The political world held its breath. Former President Donald Trump, in his first news conference since the announcement of the Harris-Walz ticket, unleashed a fiery barrage of criticisms aimed at Vice President Kamala Harris and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. The air crackled with tension as Trump, known for his combative style, took aim at his opponents, setting the stage for what promises to be a tumultuous and closely watched 2024 presidential race. Trump, never one to shy away from a fight, used the platform to directly challenge the records and qualifications of both Harris and Walz. His words, delivered with his trademark bluntness, sent shockwaves through the political establishment, igniting passionate responses from both sides of the aisle. This event marked the opening salvo in what is expected to be a long and bruising battle for the highest office in the land. The timing of Trump's attack was no accident. Coming just days after Harris and Walz formally announced their candidacy, it signaled a clear intention to seize the narrative and put the opposing campaign on the defensive from the outset. The nation watched, captivated by the unfolding drama, as the first act of this high-stakes political drama played out on their screens. Trump's criticisms were pointed and personal, targeting both the professional records and personal characteristics of Harris and Walz. He accused Harris of being soft on crime, citing her record as a prosecutor and later as Attorney General of California. He questioned her leadership abilities, labeling her as indecisive and lacking the experience necessary to lead the country. Turning his attention to Walz, Trump criticized his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, particularly the economic lockdowns imposed in Minnesota. He accused Walz of being beholden to special interests, citing his close ties to labor unions. Trump also sought to paint Walz as too liberal for the national stage, highlighting his progressive stances on issues like healthcare and climate change. These attacks, while not unexpected from the famously combative Trump, nevertheless struck a chord, resonating with his base of supporters who view Harris and Walz as representing a continuation of policies they oppose. The former president's words, delivered with his trademark charisma and showmanship, served to energize his supporters, reminding them of his willingness to take on the political establishment. Vice President Kamala Harris, the first woman and first person of color to hold the office, is no stranger to breaking barriers. A former prosecutor and Attorney General of California, Harris rose to national prominence during her time as a U.S. Senator, known for her sharp questioning of Trump administration officials during Senate hearings. Governor Tim Walz, a former teacher and coach, has built a reputation as a pragmatic and compassionate leader. Elected to Congress in 2006, Walz represented Minnesota's 1st congressional district for 6 terms before being elected governor in 2018. Known for his ability to work across the aisle, Walz has championed issues such as education, healthcare, and veterans affairs. Their combined experience representing both national and state-level governance creates a formidable force on the political landscape. They present a stark contrast to Trump's leadership style, offering a vision of unity and collaboration in the face of divisive rhetoric. Political analysts and strategists have been quick to dissect Trump's motivations for launching such a direct and early attack on Harris and Walz. Some see it as a classic Trumpian tactic, designed to dominate the news cycle and control the narrative surrounding the 2024 election. By going on the offensive early, Trump aims to define his opponents before they have a chance to define themselves. Others view it as a sign of weakness, suggesting that Trump feels threatened by the Harris-Walz ticket and is resorting to familiar tactics to undermine their credibility. They argue that Trump's attacks, while likely to resonate with his base, may alienate moderate and independent voters who are turned off by negativity and personal attacks. Regardless of the motivation, there is no doubt that Trump's attacks have injected a new level of intensity into the 2024 race. His words have energized his supporters and put the Harris-Walz campaign on notice, setting the stage for a long and contentious battle for the White House.